let's just say unraveled already. And we just started. And the funniest part about these ratings that they put out, I mean, God, TNT Sports must be dizzy with the level of spin they're trying to give this thing.
The Unrivaled League's ratings are out, and they're awful. One thing is crystal clear. Without Caitlin Clark, the heartbeat of basketball fades. She's not just a player, she's the pulse.
Is anybody going to watch this thing? Let's be honest here. Would you pay money to watch basically Big Three, but WNBA version? Personally, no.
The latest league ratings are out, and the numbers are downright shocking. Across 2 channels, the broadcast managed to pull in only 300,000 viewers, a figure that raises serious questions about the current state of the league's popularity. To put this in perspective, it's a dramatic drop from previous years and a clear indicator of waning engagement among fans.
Average 313,000 viewers. The second game, which was the Vinyl versus the Rose, averaged 311 viewers. That's an average. It was the 2 most watched women's basketball games on TNT Sports platforms ever.
For a league that prides itself on growth and expanding its audience, such dismal viewership is nothing short of a wake-up call. What's gone wrong? Is it the matchups, the marketing, or perhaps something deeper? Let's unpack the factors contributing to these underwhelming ratings and explore why they might signal more than just a bad season.
The viewership actually dropped between the first game and the second game from last Friday, the debut of Unrivaled. Now, why is that significant? Angel Reese played in the second game, and they lost viewers from the first game. Now, once again, tell me how you're moving the needle, because people literally tuned out when your game came on.
First and foremost, the glaring absence of a superstar talent like Caitlin Clark is impossible to ignore. Clark, a generational player and a bona fide ratings magnet, has a unique ability to captivate audiences in a way few athletes can. Her electrifying performances, clutch moments, and larger-than-life personality draw fans not just to the game, but to the league itself. Without her, the product seems to lack the spark that keeps viewers glued to their screens. Fans crave a narrative, a hero to root for, and without a figure like Clark, the league feels devoid of that magic.
I would personally say, hands down, Caitlin Clark is the best player to come through the WNBA. Hands down, not based on white privilege. I think based on her full athletic talent and the position that she's playing in the WNBA.
Second, the matchups themselves haven't lived up to expectations. Great leagues are built on rivalries, drama, and compelling storylines that resonate with both diehard fans and casual viewers. This season's games, however, have struggled to deliver those marquee moments. The lack of a competitive edge in certain games and an absence of thrilling finishes have left fans disinterested, and it's only Caitlin Clark that has what it takes to make any matchup fantastic.
And I completely believe that all the sponsorships that they've gotten are because in their mind they thought they could lure Caitlin Clark into this thing. Because at some point those sponsors are going to want some ROI or they will bail. So they got 1 year to show them that they can make this work without Caitlin. Because if it doesn't work without Caitlin Clark, there's no reason on earth that she would want to do this next year, if it even happens. So, no, I don't wish failure for this. I don't wish failure at all. I want the league to be successful.
Additionally, the competition for viewers' attention has never been fiercer. With countless entertainment options available at the click of a button, sports leagues are no longer just competing against each other, but against streaming platforms, video games, and a myriad of other distractions. For the league to stand out, it must offer something truly special, and right now, it's failing to do so. What's the path forward? The league must focus on creating compelling narratives, spotlighting star players, and ensuring that every game feels like an event worth tuning into. Investing in marketing, improving game presentation, and fostering rivalries could go a long way in reigniting fan interest. Most importantly, the league needs to embrace the unique talents of players like Caitlin Clark, who have the ability to elevate the sport to new heights. These ratings aren't just numbers, they're a reflection of a deeper issue. The league has to act quickly to turn things around. If they don't, these dismal viewership figures could become the new normal. And that's a reality no one in the sport wants to face.
You would hope it would earn, but clearly things are on an upward trending trajectory. It's improving, and she has everything to do with it. Attendance for Indiana Fever games? Are you kidding me? WNBA draft, games on ABC, ESPN, television ratings. She's directly responsible.
The rise of Unrivaled was marketed as a game changer for sports leagues, promising electrifying games and a league of passionate fans. Yet, a glaring contradiction is becoming harder to ignore: the venues chosen for these games. While marketed as intimate and engaging, these smaller venues reveal a troubling reality. Audiences aren't flocking to games as much as the league wants you to believe. On the surface, packing games into smaller venues creates an illusion of high demand. A compact arena, filled to the brim, gives the impression of a thriving fan base. Images and videos of crowded sections are broadcast, projecting excitement and engagement. But a closer look tells another story. These venues are not chosen because they match the league's potential for attendance. They're chosen to hide a problem: attendance numbers that fail to live up to the hype.
A season where we all know that Caitlin Clark's Indiana Fever team averaged 1.1 million views per game, but all the other teams outside of the Fever averaged 394,000 viewers for the entire season. But outside of this past season, which we all know was a record year for the WNBA, before that, they've averaged 462,000 viewers in 2023. That was across ABC, ESPN, ESPN2, and CBS, where the WNBA games were being.
The issue becomes even more apparent when cameras accidentally capture the truth. Despite strategic camera angles, it's clear that large swaths of seats remain empty, or worse, sold-out sections appear eerily sparse. Instead of creating an atmosphere of exclusivity, the undersized venues betray the league's struggles to pull in crowds. Fans notice these empty spaces, and it starts to chip away at the credibility of the league's unrivaled status. There's also a ripple effect beyond optics. A half-empty venue, regardless of its size, lacks the energy and fervor of a truly engaged crowd. Players who thrive on the roars of fans feel the difference. The game loses some of its magic when the energy in the room doesn't match the action on the court. For a league aiming to redefine its position in sports, this lack of palpable excitement is a significant setback.
Attendance is down. Viewership is down. Guess what? Nobody gives a rat's ass.
Compounding this issue is the league's failure to embrace genuine stars like Caitlin Clark. A player like Clark will not only draw crowds, but elevate the overall brand. Her ability to captivate audiences could be the solution to filling arenas and turning the tide of fan engagement. Yet, without a star like her, the league's struggle to maintain interest becomes even more glaring. Fans want stories, rivalries, and superstars they can rally behind. Instead, they're met with an environment that feels contrived, forced hype in small, and worst of all, empty spaces. The solution isn't just about enlarging venues or signing big stars. It's about authenticity. Fans are drawn to leagues where passion feels real, where the love of the game transcends marketing gimmicks. Investing in grassroots campaigns to build a loyal fan base, embracing superstar players, and creating meaningful narratives will have a far more lasting impact than masking low attendance with venue-size tricks. If the league continues to prioritize optics over substance, it risks losing the trust of fans who are eager for authenticity. The time has come for Unrivaled to live up to its name, not just in talent, but in its ability to inspire real, passionate engagement. Only then will the stands and the hearts of fans truly be full.
We've talked ticket sales and we've talked viewership. Now let's talk about regular season viewership, not draft viewership. Regular season viewership, it grew by 20% in 2023. It's grown by 180% now, which means it would take another 5 or 6 years to do what Caitlin Clark has done. So between draft day viewership, which is up 400% to 40%, between ticket sales, which is up 93% to 16%, between regular game viewership, which is up 180% to 20%, what Caitlin Clark has done is grown the WNBA exponentially. She did in 5 weeks what would have taken 5 years. And as it pertains to draft viewership, she did in 5 days.
Amid the swirling controversies and lackluster reception surrounding Unrivaled, there's one undeniable positive: Kate Martin. Given the chance to shine, she's proving exactly why she deserved this opportunity. Her performance so far has been nothing short of exceptional, showcasing her skills and reminding everyone what true talent looks like on the court. Unfortunately, not everyone appreciates what Martin brings to the table. Players like DJ Carrington have been casting a shadow on her success, not through exceptional play, but through blatant, unsportsmanlike behavior. In a particularly ugly moment, Carrington attempted to slap Martin viciously mid-game, a move that not only shocked onlookers, but further tarnished the league's image.
WNBA standout Kate Martin didn't seem to appreciate the physical defense DJ Carrington played on her during Unrivaled League. And I'm telling y'all right now, we already know how she coming, bro. She's very handsy with her style of play, and she's not the only one. It's a lot of ladies in this league that play like that.
Carrington's actions represent everything wrong with Unrivaled right now. Instead of celebrating players like Martin who elevate the game, there's a focus on dirty plays and unnecessary aggression. It's these incidents that make fans turn away from the league. Who wants to watch a game where incredible talent like Martin's is overshadowed by cheap shots and hostility?
You in the kitchen. DJ, how come every time there's a foul, a questionable foul, a flagrant foul, a smack across the face, a fingernail in the eyeball?
Moments like this reflect poorly not just on the individual player, but on the league as a whole. For Unrivaled to succeed, it needs to be a platform where skill, effort, and sportsmanship are celebrated. Not a league known for players who resort to unsportsmanlike tactics. Fans want a game that's competitive and passionate, not one marred by unnecessary drama and dirty play. The irony is that Kate Martin is exactly the kind of player Unrivaled should be building around. Her rise is a story of perseverance and talent shining through adversity, a narrative fans could rally behind. Instead, the league is bogged down by moments like Carrington's antics, which detract from the game's integrity and make it harder for fans to invest emotionally in the sport.
Let's see what really happened here, man, with Dejanay. Okay. Nice pass. Oh, man. So you're going to help her up right after you clobber her like that, right? You're going to help her up after you clobber her like, didn't even look at her. Oh, she's so shady. She's so shady.
If Unrivaled wants to grow its audience and earn respect, it needs to take a hard look at its priorities. Players like Kate Martin should be front and center, celebrated for their excellence and given the support they deserve. She's the one player who can make this league work. Meanwhile, the league must address unsportsmanlike behavior swiftly and decisively to ensure it doesn't overshadow the talent that could make this league truly special. But Caitlin Clark sure is the real deal. Her influence on the basketball world has been nothing short of extraordinary. Last year, she electrified audiences, bringing unmatched energy and drawing fans to arenas and TV screens alike. Her combination of jaw-dropping skill, competitive fire, and ability to deliver in high-stakes moments elevated the WNBA and left an indelible mark on the sport. But her absence from Unrivaled this season has cast a harsh light on the league's current state, and it's not looking good. Clark isn't just another star player, she's a phenomenon. She transcends the court, appealing to hardcore basketball fans and casual viewers alike. Her ability to pull crowds is undeniable, and without her, the league's struggles have become glaringly obvious. The first games of Unrivaled this season have seen shockingly low viewership numbers, a clear sign that fans aren't tuning in without the excitement Clark brings.
Caitlin Clark, the name that's got 131 WNBA players speechless. And trust me, if you've been following her rise, you know why. We're talking about a record-breaking rookie season, unbelievable viewership numbers, and the kind of impact that's making even the most seasoned pros sit back and say, dang.
The empty seats and lack of energy in the arenas tell the same story. And it's undeniably obvious that without Clark to generate buzz and keep fans engaged, it's apparent that no other player have been able to fill the void. While basketball is a team sport, certain stars have the unique ability to elevate not only their own profile, but the league as a whole. Caitlin Clark is one of those rare talents. Her absence leaves Unrivaled without a central figure to rally around, and the results are painfully evident.
I want y'all to tell me, what do y'all not like about Caitlin Clark? Is it the media coverage? Do you not like that she complains after foul calls like everybody else? What exactly is the reason why I see so much hate on social media and from WNBA players? All she's doing is bringing more attention to the game, and she's very skilled. Like, whenever I watch Iowa games, her teammates always got an open shot. Please explain to me, why do y'all hate on her?
Clark's absence is more than just a void. It's a wake-up call for Unrivaled. The league must find a way to build a broader base of stars who can captivate audiences and create a compelling product on their own. Relying on a single player is not a sustainable strategy, and the current viewership slump proves that. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe. More videos are on screen now.